I'm his big homie, but I wasn't his first big homie. You feel what I'm saying? He came from a line of Krump. So he just found himself more when he became my little homie. Like that's when he found his Krump path. He was a Krumper before. He was dope before. But he found his path in the movement and made his mark when he came to be in my family. Which made a lot of other fams, like he's one of the main reasons. Him, Baby C, these two people, him, rap, I would say him first though. Because he came out of Palmdale, like Lancaster.
Originally New York.
Yeah, that's where Smart and all those dudes came from, but he was the first. He came from there. Came to Palmdale, kind of rose that movement up, and when I got out there, he's the one that brought me out there. Introduced me to Rapture.
That was a buck night.
When he was T3. When was that Boy Bad?
No, Boy Bad was T3.
T3.
Rapture was Twin.
Yeah.
Twin. They was all together.
So it was Boy Bad, he was T3, I don't know what T3, but his name used to be Puppet Master, but he's the one that took me out there, and that's where I got a lot of other little homies from. But if you wouldn't have came there to my house or just been around us, it wouldn't have been no Lancaster movement. It wouldn't have been a 661. So he's telling you.
Y'all getting this? Y'all getting this? This is truth right here. He's telling the real history.
So Baby C and him, these two people are the ones that made being a little homie tight. I want to be a little homie. Then it became a thing that people wanted to work toward. Because you saw what they did with just names from nothing in the living room. I was who I was. But never you had little homies that would come out from being under their big homie and then make a mark. That had never happened besides Baby C and him. Never. And this is what everybody's trying to do right now. So you kind of see the effects of what his presence has done, but you didn't see the work that it took. You feel what I'm saying? This is ours. This is what he gave you was a living room experience. It's my mama's living room. Whoever's mama's living room that we was in. This is how we practiced and we tested each other. We session, lab. Then we went out and performed. And then you have what you have. So I just really wanted to know what you learned, and this is really all you got. You don't got nobody really telling you how to do things. So when you get somebody from a different era, even though you may not understand, take it in. Because he represents a time in Krump. Krump wouldn't be what it is right now if he wouldn't have had this time. You feel what I'm saying? It's different from me. Because I'm a big homie, I'm an OG. But the game don't always innovate with OGs. You feel what I'm saying? It innovates with the people that the OGs are teaching. They put their own sauce in. So you have an opportunity to make your path, make your way. You can do it a lot faster now. We was just doing it from living rooms, word of mouth.
That was on VCR tapes.
Yeah, it was on 5.
There was no YouTube, none of that.
We was rewinding tapes, VCRs. That's what we was labbing off of. We didn't have the footage, and if we recorded like Krump King footage, we had to go drive an hour to go watch it, and we couldn't even watch the whole thing. So right now, I just wanted to know what you learned, because you have a rare opportunity. Everybody who's high right now, they came from somewhere. Most likely they a little homie. This is like the lineage of New Era Krump being a little homie. He's like the face of it. Him and a couple other people. You feel what I'm saying? So just giving credit where credit is due. Like Krump wouldn't have expanded if somebody like him wouldn't have been the junior tight eyes or baby tight eyes and graduated. See, he was baby tight eyes and went up to junior. You see people working their way up in fact. You see it. That's where it started. You feel what I'm saying? And people like Biggie, who've been around forever. He
already gave Biggie his credit.
He's been around forever. Shakes has been around forever, so he really knows. Like, you got a person that's been in Krump since he was a little boy. You got Shakes who've been around since clowning transformed into Krump. Like, these is real people who're still living. We're still here. We're still active. So we really want to know what you guys are learning, because we're looking at you like, what are you going to do? Well, what we're giving you, because we know what we did with it, and we know what we're going to continue to do with it. So we're going to have a little session. I really don't want you to try to be the man or the woman. Just kind of really like try to find your niche. You got to find that before you start doing anything. So that's what it's about. You might have to look a little stupid, a little crazy, but you're around people that don't mind it. Because Krump looked stupid to a lot of people before it became popular. It still looks stupid to a lot of people. As of right now, I don't care. So try to use this session to find your niche. Alright? That's all.
Thank you, man. Like, yeah, he drove all the way from Vegas just to support Hitman, and like I was with him yesterday, and just hearing them talk was different. You know what I mean? Because he knew him since he was 12, and to me that's just crazy. Like history, especially being a Lil Homie. You know what I mean? And seeing like how they operate as Big Homie, Lil Homie, it was something different, like between them two. And I was like, they were on the phone together. I was next to them like, this is tight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I wish the Krump Bro could see that, like, could see their relationship even now, because it was just deeper than Krump. So that's just me. Yeah.
Big Homie, Lil Homie stuff. He's a grown man. I'm a grown man. We gotta separate lives, but it's just like your big brother who brought you into the game. Like the Big Homie, the role. It doesn't mean like I'm your son. It's just like that. You brought me into this. What you make of it is what you make of it. People got the word, the phrase Big Homie, big stuff. They look at it as a stepping stone or just a passing through thing, or I need you for now. But this, before, it was just fam. I'm going to give you what I got, and you're going to do whatever you're going to do with it. And you're going to create a platform for other people. That's a Big Homie. Now he's a Big Homie. And you see the lineage, bang, bang, bang. You feel what I'm saying? He came from being, he's a Big Homie. He brought people into this. But it started from here. This is like you get like a whole tree with the branches and the leaves right here, standing in front of you. Generation. You feel what I'm saying? This is like 3 generations of Eyez right here. People that took whatever and made their own path. So I gave him something, he made something out of it, both, boom. Then he got his own thing, what he put in, what I put in, and it's still going, and it's gonna be lines and lines and lines. So you have an opportunity to be a part of that as a Big Homie or as a builder, as an innovator. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't stop. So yeah, that's my little 2 cents.
Wait, you know, and I got one more thing to say, you know, not to cut you off, but, you know, I just want to give respect to Chaz, you know what I'm saying, because not only was he like a big brother to me, but he played a huge part of my life as far as being a role model. He helped me to think bigger in life, you know what I'm saying, and this dude was young, like still to this day, it amazes me how young he was, and he had all of us in his house. Like this was kind of like Pops, like he was like our father, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I just want to tell you, thank you, you know what I mean? And I love you, and you my brother, and I mean that.
Good to see you back home.
Sure.
This is like real. This is my real family. This is not a joke. Like my son over there. It's that real. Like since he was 12, come to my house. We're sharing the same clothes. We eat with the same fork, same spoon, same plate, same room, we sleep, wake up, same time. Real family. So Krump gave us that type of feel. I know it probably not that deep for you, but it was that deep for us. That's where we came from. We really didn't have that. We had broken homes. My mom was his mom. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. And that's why the bond was so close. That's why the dancing became what it was. I don't think Krump was created off an idea. I think it was created off of family and friendships. Because that was the only thing keeping us dancing at a point in time. So I really want y'all to take that. I'm not the emotional type. I don't like to show emotion, but this is.
I already told him about you.
This is my real brother, real. And even though my mom didn't have him, this is my real brother. Tragedies happen, we're there. You feel what I'm saying? And even now, we're here, a decade later, still my brother. So if you have a Krump fam, let it be like that. That's the only way it's going to survive. It means something to you. A lot of this stuff really don't mean nothing because it's just strategy. But this is family, you feel what I'm saying? So let it be that, because that's what Krump is.
Right.
About to get off.
Yeah.